Let's speak to Phar Kim Beng, the founder and CEO of the consultancy firm Strategic Pan Indo-Pacific Arena. He joins us from Kuala Lumpur. Pleasure to have you on, Phar. This is just bizarre because quite clearly Xi Jinping doesn't care at all about what President Biden says. It doesn't matter anymore to him, does it?
It doesn't matter at all because there's only about 70 days left to President Biden. In fact, President Biden is known over the last 6 months, if not 1 year, as the absentee president. According to some sources, he rarely comes to the White House to the degree that he is in the White House at all. He only spends about 3 hours a week, or no less than 3 days during that period. So clearly, President Xi knows all his sources, and he realizes that President Biden is on his way out, and the Democratic Party will have a long way to climb back out from the creek that it got itself into during the recent American election.
Yeah, there was a spokesperson in Beijing before President Xi spoke with Biden in Peru, and she said that no one in the world is going to win a trade war, but there is one coming. Are you convinced about that?
There is definitely one coming, but the reason why America believes in the trade war, or rather President-elect Donald Trump, is because he believes that by imposing tariffs on all kinds of products coming from China, that theoretically may actually be levied on American firms that operate in China as well. So instead of operating in China, doing all kinds of manufacturing and whatnot, these American firms will be forced or compelled to come back to the mainland of the United States, hence the word reshoring.
Yeah, absolutely. Some very big American businesses have already confirmed that they are going to cut back on imports from China if Donald Trump does impose those 60% tariffs. How will that affect China in terms of the market that it has in the United States? Will it be able to navigate some kind of solution to those tariffs?
Well, the thing about China is that it's a one-party state which has been completely centralized and also aided and abetted by the surveillance technology that has been introduced all over the country. So the likelihood of the Chinese actually launching any kind of protest or dissent, it's very, very minor and rare. So the key to remember is that China is actually prioritizing the importance of the economy, but at the same time, China is a country that is ruled on the basis of ensuring collective social harmony and order.
What do you see happening around the island of Taiwan over the next 4 years, given that Donald Trump already seems to have established a reputation as a non-interventionist? Do you see more trouble ahead for Taiwan, given Xi Jinping's apparent desire and continuing insistence that one day Taiwan will be reunited with the mainland? Maybe Xi Jinping wants to secure that for his legacy.
You may be right. In fact, there is one estimate saying that China might actually launch a war in the cross-straits against Taiwan by 2027. But that having been said, it is also reasonable to say that China will not take those kind of measures because China wants the economy to keep chugging along, and the Chinese economy right now is not doing as well as it does over the last 5 or 10 years. In fact, widespread account explain that China hasn't really recovered from the COVID. So Taiwan will remain the red line as ever, but the United States has also introduced a team of people that are broadly anti-China, not focused single-handedly on Taiwan alone.
Phar Kim Beng, thank you so much for joining us.